Welcome back. Well, yes, we continue our focus on that, and Ikechukwu Ikeji joins us now. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, so much commentary, but this is a new chapter now. Comments as to they know where the location of the girls are, and they're just being careful now. This comes in the wake of that last-minute reversal about if at all there was any agreement, negotiating with Boko Haram, whether they should or should they swap them with those who are behind bars. But what does this suggest to you, this new idea now, I mean, this new
dimension, yes,
that they know where they are?
Yes, it suggests that there is result from the collective efforts of the Nigerian government and the foreign assistance. The United States, Great Britain, Canada, France, China, and Israel. I think that we are beginning to see results of their collective search efforts. If we would have to take the words of this Chief of Defense Staff seriously, if we accept what he says, I don't think it's rocket science indeed. In point of fact, to actually locate those insurgents holding the children. I think that people, locals, there are locals that can actually point out where they are. So having succeeded in getting the confidence, as it were, to announce to the world that they've located the children is good result, is good outcome.
Do you think they should have announced it?
Well, I think tactically, I think for them to have arrived at the decision to announce it publicly, it means strategically, most possibly, that the possibility of escaping. I can picture a situation where the said location is now surrounded, as it were, by military presence and in preparation for advancement into the location. That's the picture that's on my mind for it to have been.
But there's that one major hurdle, rescuing them alive.
Yes, it's a major hurdle, and we can only pray and keep supporting the efforts of the government and the international community, because insurgency is an evil, and evil that has, over the years, proven to be a very difficult evil to combat. They appear to always be a step ahead of counter efforts at curbing them all over the world.
Because when you talk about people helping out to see how we can all collectively fight these insurgents, yes. Perhaps maybe we should dwell more on that. Yes. I also recall once, over a year ago, the incident that we saw in Okene, even to the extent that some came into Auchi. There was an attack in some police station, yes. And somehow they were repelled. Exactly. And now we've been able to see that they have been contained in that area, yes. of the country. Yes. So what more can we do, taking from those heroic Nigerians who gave their lives in Jos at
yes.
the viewing center?
Yes.
What can we do, yes. in addition to what we've seen some other persons done so far?
I think we should bring to bear the principles, the universally recognized principles of counterinsurgency. We may have been adopting counter-terrorism in our approaches before now, but it is time, in my view, to take advantage of counterinsurgency, and this means a wholesome effort at curbing insurgency, which includes deliberate de-radicalization of some of these elements. And this can be taken up by imams, by local governments, by village heads, by the emirs, the locals who have been brainwashed by the insurgents to fight for them can be de-radicalized. And again, you pump in a lot of money into the system where the insurgents can give 1,000 naira. We should be able to give 2,000 naira, where we get where we see such people that are offered such money. And it is time, in my view, to embark on what I would call collective inspirational drive, a collective drive at curbing this insurgency. And that means that the focus should not be on what the government is or is not doing. The focus should be on how we can smoke out this insurgents by one voice, the entire country coming out with one voice to say no to terrorism, no to Boko Haram, no to insurgency. And that may mean that we can organize a series of talk shops, series of meetings, town hall meetings in the localities with heavy military presence. In those localities, we invite the imams, the locals, the village heads, everybody that can be invited in that Borno State. And we'll get them involved in talk shops and give them offers, let them talk, let them tell us exactly how they think that we can surmount this problem. And again, these local vigilantes, they know all the nooks and crannies of the localities, and it would be very instructive to explore the possibility of getting the governors, the president, the government at the local, states, and federal levels to get these vigilantes properly equipped and trained and properly documented so as to prevent insurgency again, you know. Oh. Yeah, so I think that we can make use of the local vigilantes by training them. It is all part of the principle of counter-insurgency.